This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So in today's class, we will discuss applets. In Java, there are two types of programs. First one is standalone application programs. Second one is applet programs. Till now, we have done only standalone application programs. Now we have to start applet programs. Now we will see how to write applet programs in today's class. So now we will see the difference between application programs and applet programs. Then you can see, you can observe the difference between these two types of programs. So in application programs, that is standalone application programs. How do we run standalone application programs? Is using Java file name. But how do we run applet programs? Is using applet viewer or Java compatible web browser. That is the difference between these two. First difference. Here we use Java runtime environment, that is using Java. Here we use applet viewer or web compatible web browser. Next, second difference is in application programs we use main method. Main method is must for writing application programs. Whereas in applet programs it does not require main method. Without main method also we can execute the applet programs. So read the first two differences. Similarly, I have written two more differences. Now if you read these four differences, then you can understand the main differences between applet programs and application programs. Here I have written advantages of applet. You can study on your own. Next important point is like thread life cycle. Here we have Java applet life cycle. So in thread life cycle we have four states now. Like that here in the second diagram is more important. So here we have four states. What are they? New or born state, running state, idle state, and destroy state. With respect to these four states only, we will study applet programs. So here four states are there, and here we have five methods. What are the five methods? First method is init, next start, paint, then stop, destroy. See the methods. Init is the first method, then second method is start, third is paint, fourth is stop, fifth is destroy. So here using the first init method will be executed. So after executing the init method, our applet is in the new or born state. Next, whenever you apply start method, then from born state the applet will go to the running state. Next, inside the running state always paint method will be executed. Next, from running state to idle state, it will go using stop method. Next, from idle state, it will go to destroy state using destroy method. Next, what is this is like thread. In thread also, whenever you create a thread object, thread is in the born state. No, like that. Whenever you use init method, the applet is in the born state. Next, start means running state. Running state means paint method is executed. From running, it will go to the idle. Now stop using stop method. Next, from idle, if it wants to go to running state, it can use start method again here. See this loop. This is from running to idle using stop. Again from idle to running, it can go using start method. So like that, this loop we can repeat. After that, from idle state always it can go to the destroy state using destroy method. So here with respect to this diagram, what we can understand is this is called applet life cycle. For exam point of view, explain applet life cycle, explain thread life cycle, both are very, very important. So you have to draw the diagram, and with respect to the diagram, you can write your own sentences. With respect to four states and with respect to the five methods. So I will explain the, see I have written clearly. See for all the five methods I have written notes. So first draw the diagram, after that you write these points. So first we will see life cycle methods of applet. Next year, how many life cycle methods? We have five life cycle methods. They are init. Here I have written the notes. Init, start, paint, stop, destroy. We will see one by one. So the init method syntax is, see, all these 5 methods are there in the predefined class applet. Like thread class, we have so many methods now in thread class. Like that, in applet class, we have only 5 methods. These are called life cycle methods, and they are init, start, paint, stop, and destroy. We will see one by one what is the role of each method. Now all these 5 methods are there in which class? Applet class. The first letter is capital, and that's why it is a class. So applet class is there in applet is a predefined class which is there in the package java.applet. So whenever you write, whenever you want to write applet programs, first statement must be import java.applet.applet. This capital A means class, this small a means package, and Java is the main package, applet is the sub package. So inside the java.applet package, we have the class applet. So for applet programs, applet class is important as well as applet package is important. So in the predefined applet class, we have only 5 methods. So understand the 5 methods carefully. After that, you can write the programs on your own. No need to by heart the programs. Take any one concept. With respect to that concept, you write these 5 methods. We will see the methods. First method syntax is public void init. So return type is init, it is not taking any arguments. So the init method is the first method to be called and is used to initialize the applet, and it is invoked only once. Next, start method. It is invoked after init method. First method init, then second method is start. Okay, this is running state of the applet. You know, running state in the thread. Like that, here also running state is called here start method. Next, paint method. This is very, very important method. So public void paint. See here, init and start methods are taking no arguments now, but paint method is taking one argument. That argument is nothing but graphics class object. See the syntax of paint method. Public void paint. It is taking graphics class object as argument. So it is used to paint the applet. Inside the applet window, if you want to put anything, you have to use paint method. Otherwise, you will get empty applet window. But we should do something inside the applet window. No? For that purpose, paint method is important. So till now we have studied 3 methods. Init method is to initialize the applet. Start method is to that running state, that applet is in the running state. Paint method is if you want to do anything inside the applet window, you have to use paint method. And the paint method syntax is it is taking graphics class object. Next I will explain in depth when you write the programs. Next. And one more important point is graphics class. This graphics is a predefined class which is there in the java.awt package. That's why whenever you want to write applet programs, paint method is must know. Without paint method, we can't write anything on the applet window. That's why paint method is must. That's why whenever you write paint method, you have to use graphics class now. So this is a predefined class which is there in the java.awt package. That's why whenever you write applet programs, you need to import 2 packages. What are the 2 packages? Java.applet.applet class or import java.applet.star also we can write. And one more import is import java.awt.graphics or import java.awt.star. Because we need to write the applet programs, we need 2 classes, 2 predefined classes. What are they? Applet class and graphics class. That's why if you see any applet program, the first 2 statements must be these 2 import statements. That is import java.applet.applet and import java.awt.graphics. Instead of writing class names, you can put star. Means all will be imported. So what are the 3 methods we have studied in applet class till now? See, all these 5 methods are there in applet class. So till now we have studied init, start and paint method. See, all these are called life cycle methods, and all the three methods are executed automatically. No need to invoke explicitly. Remember this point. First three methods of the life cycle will be executed automatically. What are the three methods which are executed automatically? Init, start and paint. No need to invoke. Next, what are the other two methods? Only 5 methods are there, remember. What are the other two methods? Stop, public void stop and public void destroy. Stop method means the applet will go to the idle state. Destroy means the applet will be dead. Is used to destroy the object. Here is used to stop the applet. Stop means it will go to the idle state. Like in thread life cycle, sleep method is there now. It will go to the sleeping state, no idle state. Like that, here stop method is used to stop the applet. That is, the applet will go to the idle state. Next, destroy means the applet is dead. That is used to destroy the object. Next, first three methods are executed automatically, no. But last two methods are not executed automatically. You have to execute these two methods explicitly. Programmer has to write the code for these two. Okay, for these two methods invocation. So remember, first three methods are executed automatically. What are the first three methods? Init, start, paint. These are the three methods which are executed automatically. And last two methods, stop and destroy, are not executed automatically. We have to execute explicitly. Anyway, I will explain all these 5 methods in depth. Next we will see. Already explained, no? Applet is a predefined class and it has the following life cycle methods. It is a predefined class which is there in java.applet and it has the following life cycle methods. So how many life cycle methods are there? 5, no? Already I explained. And now we will see the syntax of applet class. So public, here we should write public class C small letter. So public class applet A capital only. Applet is a class. So public class applet. Here we have 5 methods. See, init, start, stop, destroy, and paint. We will see the syntaxes. Because I have written all these here because there is a difference between paint method and all these 4 methods. So we will see the syntaxes of the 5 methods. So public void init. Here it is show status is a method. Inside that it is written applet initialized. Show status means I will explain. This will be printed on the status bar. Status bar is there in the applet window at the end. I will explain. I will show the screenshot. So remember, show status S small capital S. Show status is a method. Inside a method, we will write the you can remember like this. It is like a system.out.println. Whatever you write inside inside this show status method, that will be displayed in the status bar. It is at the bottom of the applet window, not inside the applet window, at the bottom of the applet window. So in your programs also you can write show status method, which is displayed at the bottom of the applet window, that is inside the status bar. So show status. All these are predefined methods. We are not writing, remember. The applet is a predefined class. That's why all these methods are predefined methods. So first method is init. Init method, inside init method, what is there? Show status, applet initialize. Like that same syntax for all these 4 methods. That's why I have written all these here. So inside init, start, stop, and destroy. Show status method is there, which is saying that applet is in which state. Applet started, applet stopped, applet destroyed. Okay, and now we will see the paint method. So paint method is having null implementation scheme. Whereas the previous 4 methods implementation is there now. Means show status method is there now inside each method. But here inside the paint method it is having null implementation. Like run method in the thread class. Compare this paint method with run method of the thread class. Run method of the thread class is having null implementation. Like that paint method of the applet class is having null implementation. Means whenever you extend applet class, you need to overwrite this paint method to write the content. Now we will see the paint method syntax. So public void paint, it is taking graphics class object key and it is having null implementation. So this is the predefined applet class which is having 5 methods in it: start, stop, destroy and paint. Paint is having null implementation. You remember this. Next we will see how to write the applet programs. There are 2 ways to write the applet programs. Already I think lab madams explained, but anyway we will explain in depth. Now there are 2 ways to run the applet programs. Again, no, there are 2 ways to run the thread programs. One is by extending thread class, another one is by implementing runnable interface. Like that, there are 2 ways to write the applet programs. First one is applet viewer, second one is HTML file. We will see. First one is by applet viewer tool. See here, program one. Now here already I explained, no, these 2 import statements are must for any applet program. We will see. Import java.applet.applet. Here instead of this applet you can put star also. Next import java.awt.graphics. Next after that I have written applet code, applet tag inside the comments. See this one. This is must for applet programs. Applet tag is must for applet programs. This is one more important point. These 2 import statements are must and this applet tag is must and paint method is must. Overriding paint method is must and your class must extend applet class. Your class must extend applet class. This is must. See, what are the important points? 2 import statements, one applet tag within quotes, within these comments, and our class must extend applet and overriding paint method is must. Because extends applet means in applet class we have 5 methods now. All the methods are inherited to this applet ex2 now. So, but paint method of the applet class is having null implementation. That's why we need to override. This is must. Overriding paint method is must, and our class must extend applet class. This is must, and inside comments we must write applet tag, and 2 import statements are must. This is the basic structure of any applet program. Next we will see the applet tag. So inside the applet always you write whatever class name here you have to take, that dot class file we should write in the code is equal to in the double quotes. The same here I have taken the class name as applet ex2 no. After compilation of this class you will get the dot class file no. That dot class file here I will write. This is must. So inside applet tag, this is applet tag open, this is applet tag close. So inside applet tag code is equal to I will write the dot class file, that is in the double quotes. Next width is equal to 500 and height is equal to 500 means this is the size of the applet window. So applet window is created with the size width 500 and height 500, and this is the dot class file of this class. After compilation of this class you will get dot class file no? That dot class file I will write. Now I will explain the compilation and execution. Next class extends applet. Here I have written overriding paint method. Inside the paint method here we have graphics class object G no? With respect to with that object I will access the graphics class methods. Inside the graphics class we have so many methods, I will explain later. One of the methods of the graphics class is drawString. So I will use the drawString method of the graphics class using this object G. So I will write G dot drawString of drawString method is taking 3 arguments. First one is string, second one is inside the applet window from which position we have to print this text. That is, this is my applet. This is X location, this is Y location inside the applet window. This is size of the applet window. Next, this is for from which position we have to start to print this text. That is, this is my applet, first applet. I will explain again with respect to screenshot. Understand this. So this is the basic structure of applet program. Now how do we will see how do we compile and execute. Next, one more important point is this comment statement is there now. This applet tag I have written in the comment statement. No, this comment can be written anywhere in this program. It can be inside the class, or it can be inside the paint method, or it can be before import statements. Anywhere in the program we can write comment statements, but always it is better to write before the class. Follow this. Okay. Next, how do we compile and execute, and we will see the flow. Understand the flow. Flow is important. So now we will compile the program using Java C file name .java. So this comments are skipped by the compiler. No. So whenever you compile the program, the comments are skipped by the compiler. Means the compiler will not compile these two. Means the applet tag. Next, after that, the entire class is compiled. After compilation, after compilation, this dot class file is created. No, that is applet ex2 dot class file will be created. So compilation is completed. That only compiler will skip the comments. That's it. Next, we will see the execution part. See, if it is, this is applet program. No, if it is Java program, how do we execute? Java file name. But in place of Java runtime environment, here we are writing applet viewer. That is applet viewer file. There it is Java file name only, no. But here applet viewer, you should write the full file name. That is applet ext.java also we should write. Next, we will see the execution part. Whenever you write applet viewer applet ext2.java, the applet viewer will execute only this comments part. Understand this carefully. Whenever you write execution in applet program, that applet viewer will execute only this comments part. So it will go to the comment part. What is there in the comments part? It is applet tag. Code is equal to, already dot class file is created. No, so code is equal to dot class file, means this dot class file is executed by the applet viewer, and by creating a applet window size of 500. Next, what is the applet ext2 dot class? This is, no, inside the dot class file, what is there? Only paint method is there. So inside the paint method, we have written g.drawString. This is my first applet, and this is the position of location from which we have to print this one. So whenever we execute the applet program, applet viewer will execute only this comments. So here inside the comments we have code is equal to applet ext2 dot class. Means dot class means these are the statements which are executed through this dot class. So what is there inside this one? Paint method is there. Inside the paint method I have used this one. Only this is the g.drawString is like system.out.println in application programs. So whatever you write here in the string, that will be printed in the applet window. That's it. So inside the status bar, whatever you write in show status method, that will be printed. That is the difference between drawString and show status. Show status means at the bottom of the applet window we have status bar. In that, whatever you write in the show status method, that will be printed. But what is the difference between drawString and show status is, drawString method will print this inside the applet window. Both are like system.out.println. So understood? Emma, boys or girls? Are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now we will see the second way of writing the applet program. Only small modification. Here nothing is there. See here, there we have written comments in the same program. No? See here, we have written comments. That is applet tag within the same program. No? Now using the HTML file, what I will do is, I will take this comments statement and I will write these comments inside the HTML file. That is the only difference. Here within the same program, here only one program. No? Within the same program, we are writing these comments and this program. Both are in the same But when you take HTML file, Java program is separate, HTML file is separate. Means here there is only one program. In the first case, applet viewer only one program. Inside the same program, I am writing comments also. But in the next second way, I will split this one and I will write the comments in the HTML file and I will write this class in separate file. Two files I have to take. Here only one file. That is the only difference. See, using HTML, I have to write Java program separately and HTML file separately. HTML file is only meant for comments. Means applet tag. Inside comments, we are writing applet tag now. See, easy only, same. We are splitting. See, first import statements, everything is same. See, two import statements. In a class extends applet and overriding paint method, everything is same. Next compilation, up to compilation also same. So after compilation, you will get dot class file now. That dot class file I should write in the applet tag now. So applet viewer will consider only applet tag, remember. Applet viewer will take only applet tag and it will execute only applet tag. That is the role of applet viewer. So now I am writing separate HTML file. That is my applet. The file name is myapplet.html. Here this file name is applet ex1.java. This is Java file. This is HTML file. Now how do we write HTML file? Easy only. So using HTML open tag, closing tag. Inside HTML, two are there, head and body, but here we are writing only body part. So again inside HTML, take body open, body tag close. Inside the body I am writing applet tag. Here comments are not required. If you write in the same program, comments are required, but if you write in the HTML file, no need of comments. Directly write the applet, same code is equal to dot class file, width is equal to this. Next after that, I will execute this HTML file. See, how do I execute? Because here we are writing HTML file separately. Now. Compilation is compile the Java program, but when you execute the HTML file. Why? Because dot class file is there in the HTML file now. Always whenever you execute, whether it is JVM or here, always in execution dot class file is executed. That's why that dot class file I have written in the HTML file inside the applet tag. That's why you have to write applet viewer. This is the HTML file name, that is myapplet.html. And now this applet viewer will go to this HTML file and it will execute this dot class file. That's it. What is the dot class file? Means that is the Java program. This is the dot class file. So inside the class applet, this one, I have paint method now. The applet viewer will execute this paint method. So both will give you the same output. I will show you the output of the above two programs. This is the output. Here this is called applet window. The size of the applet window is equal to, inside the applet tag we have written size of the applet window now, that is 500 500. So if you change 600 600 or 500 600, you can change those values. You can get this applet window. Next, this is called status bar. This is at the bottom of the applet window. We have status bar. Whatever you write inside show status, that will be printed in the status bar. Next, this is called applet window, no middle part. This is whatever you write in the drawstring method, that will be printed here. And inside the drawstring, we are taking the location now, xy. See here, this point is 0, 0. Like origin in graphs, that is at the bottom, no, 0, 0. But here this point is, see the cursor, this point is 0, 0. Next from 0, 0, it is taking this as 150 and this is 150. X and y parallel to x-axis, parallel to y-axis. So from 150, 100, 150 or like that, you can give any value, any values for x and y. So from that position or from that location, this string starts printing. That is, this is my first step. Like that, in Java programs, we use system.out.println, and this is my first Java program. No? Like that, using drawstring method. Drawstring method is there in graphics class. Using the drawstring method of the graphics class, we can print any text inside the applet window. Using show status method, we can print. See, one more important point is, see why we are getting here applet started is, see, we know first three methods are executed automatically, init, start and paint. So here we have written extends applet, means all the five methods are inherited to this class. Extends meaning inheritance. In applet we have five methods. All the five methods are inherited to this class, but we have overriding. We have taken only overriding paint method. Means remaining four methods are inherited as it is. And one more point I explained, init, start and paint methods are automatically executed. So first init method will be executed. What is there in the init method of the applet class is store status applet initialized. First that method will be executed. So inside the status bar you will get applet initialized. After init method, start method will be executed automatically. So whenever start method is executed, inside the start method of the applet class we have show status of applet started. So first applet initialized here will be appeared after execution of start method. That initialized method is overwritten by applet started. So init method completed, start method completed. Next paint method is also executed automatically, but here we have written overriding paint method, That's why our paint method will be executed. Means this paint method will be executed, which will print the this is my applet in the location 100, 150. That's why this is printed. So this is the output of the first two programs. You get the same output, but only way is by taking one program. You can take one program or you can take two files, one file or two files. Next, program 3. Now I will write. This is important for exam point of view. Write a Java program which will override all the life cycle methods. To override here instead of demonstrate we can write an applet program to override all the applet life cycle methods. So using extends applet we can override, easy only. See this program. So first two import statements same. This is applet tag, inside the comments is same. Next public class life cycle extends applet. Extends applet means inside the applet class we have five methods. Inside this child class life cycle, I can override all the five methods of the applet class. But whereas in the previous two programs, I have taken only overriding paint method. But here I will override all the five life cycle methods of the applet class. So how do I do is, I will take, this is like global variable, string s is equal to empty string I will take. Why I have taken here is, this s can be used in all the overriding methods. That's why like global variable you can remember. Next, overriding all methods of applet life cycle. So first init method I will take overriding. So same syntax, public void in init. There it is, there in the applet class it is store status now. Instead of that, in the overriding init method, what I will write is s is equal to s plus init. What will happen? Initially s will store inside s, this empty string will be stored. For that empty string, I am concatenating init. Two strings are added. Then finally, you will get empty string plus init is init. So init is stored in s. Next, after that, first three methods are executed automatically. See, no need to invoke first three methods of the applet life cycle, automatically executed. Remember that statement. So first this is executed automatically, and inside s init is stored. Next, this is also automatically executed. Inside this s now, s is init now. Previously s stored init. So init plus start. So concatenation of two strings, again one string, that is init start, that is stored in s. This is also executed automatically. Here I have written s is equal to s plus paint, means init. Now init start plus paint, that is this s holds init start paint. Next, using the drawString method of the graphics class, I am printing that init start paint in the location 100, 150. So these three methods are automatically executed. Next, stop method and destroy methods are not executed automatically. But inside stop method, what I have written, s is equal to s plus stop. First three methods are executed automatically, and s holds init start paint. So here s holds init start paint and stop. Next, destroy means this is the fifth method now. So S is equal to here init start paint stop plus destroy. Now S holds all the 5. Means init start paint stop destroy. This like this I have written. Now we will see the output. So how to compile and execute this program, you know, no? How to compile this program? How to save this file? Lifecycle.java. How to compile Java C lifecycle.java. How to execute this is applet viewer lifecycle.java. Whenever you execute, always it will execute this one, no, lifecycle.class. Means it will go to this lifecycle class and it will execute only first 3 methods. Last through 2 methods are not executed automatically. So you can think that output is what? Init start paint. Because only first 3 methods are executed automatically whenever you execute the program. Next, now you may get one doubt. When these 2 methods will be executed, stop and destroy. Now I will show you how to execute those 2 methods. So I think all of you understood. First 3 methods are executed automatically. That's why the output must be init start and paint. Using the drawstring method, I have printed this one in the applet window. Next, we will see how to execute stop and destroy methods. Now, this is applet window. No, see, already when you execute the same program, you will get init start and paint in the applet window using g.drawstring. So see here, we click this applet. In the same applet window, click like you know in your word file option is there. Inside the file you can open or new, like that options are there. No, now you click this applet. Now I will show you the screenshot for that. Whenever you click this applet, you will get these restart, stop, start like this. Now first I will click restart. When you click restart, what will happen? We will see. So after clicking on restart, we get the following output. See, init start paint already completed now. Init start paint already completed because they are life cycle methods. Next, see, whenever you click the restart means what? It has to go to the end. After that, it has to come back to the beginning. Means what will happen is start paint. After that, what is the life cycle? See the diagram of the life cycle, you can understand. From running from paint method, it will go to the stop, then destroy. This is up to the end. After that, it will go back and it will start from init. Again, when it will go back to the beginning, again only first 3 are the life cycle methods now. That's why not life cycle, automatically executed methods. That is init start paint. That's why up to this, first it will go to the end. You know, restart. When you restart your system, what will happen? Again, it will start from the beginning. No, like that here, it will go to the end. End means init start, paint, stop, and destroy. See, correlate this output with respect to your diagram. Then you can understand more clearly. So init start, paint, stop, destroy means it will go to the end. After that, it will go to the beginning of the diagram. Again, when it goes to the beginning, it will print init start and paint. Means because these 3 methods are executed automatically. This is restart. Restart means see here. Stop method is executed. Destroy method is also executed. Only first 3 methods are executed automatically. No, you may get a doubt when stop and destroy methods are executed. No, when these methods are executed is using restart. That is one concept. Next one more is in the diagram one loop is there. No, from idle state on start method it can go to the running state. No, again see the diagram. When that loop will be executed, I will explain. From idle state, it will go to the running state using start method now. Now what I will do is, I will take the same applet. See, this is a click the applet, then use first stop. First stop. Stop means up to stop method will be executed. After that, again you click start. Means it from stop means idle state now. Stop means ideal state. Next, whenever you click start from stop method, it will go to the running state. Means from stop means ideal state. So from ideal state, by clicking start, you will go to the running state. So always whenever you want to use that loop from running to ideal, again you can go back. No, for that you can use stop followed by start. Stop followed by start. Now we will see the output. Stop means it will go to the ideal state. No, it will not execute anything. Next, stop followed by start. See, this is the output for stop followed by start. Init start paint stop. This is up to stop. Stop means init start paint stop. After that, again stop followed by start. No, again whenever you click start, so it will go to the starting state. Whenever it will go to the running state, always it will execute paint method. That is the concept. This is from stop, we will go from ideal state, we will go to the running state. So how do you get this? You can't write in the program. You go to the applet and first click start, then followed by start. Then you will get this out. Now all the 5 methods are executed. Here you can see stop method. In the previous output, you can see this stop and destroy. Restart means all the methods are executed. Stop and destroy. Like that, we have executed all the 5 methods. These 5 methods are very, very important for applet programs. Next concept is graphics class methods. See, already I explained drawstring method now. See, graphics is a predefined class which is available in java.awt package. This is easily you can understand. See, so many methods are there in the graphics class. All these methods are used to print something on the applet window. Drawstring means it is printing a text on a string on the applet window. Like that, we can print line, rectangle, round rectangle, oval. These are the shapes. All these can be printed on the applet window. So I have written one. You understand these parameters of each one, and I have written one program. You can easily follow this program. Self-explanation. Import statements, then code same. This is same. See, here I have written the g dot draw line. I am drawing a line on the applet window by taking these 4 coordinates. Next, draw rectangle. Fill rectangle means it will fill with some color. Round rectangle means corners round. Okay, fill round rectangle, draw oval. All these are easy only. Next, polygon. This is the output. For this program, this is the output. All these methods are there in the graphics class. See, practice all these methods. This is also important for exam point of view. Next, this is the output. This is the line. This is the filled rectangle. This is the filled round rectangle. Round rectangle means if you see the corners, round shape. Next, oval, fill oval. This is oval. This is fill oval. Fill means with respect to color. Next, arc. This is arc. Next, this is polygon. Polygon means 4 points you have to take. 5th point is the start point and the end point must be same. This is the first point. It will go to like this. This is second point. It will come to like this. Third point. This is the 4th point. 4 points enough. But from 4th point, you have to go to the first point. That's why first point, first the start point and the end point must be same. So this is first, second, third, fourth. Again, it will go to the first point. This is the output. All these methods are there in the graphics class. You practice that. Last one is, this is also easy. Next, in addition to applet tag, we can use param tag also in the comments. What is the role of param tags is, like you will take int x is equal to 10, no? Some value which is initialized for x. Like that, initialization of variable can be done inside the param tag. See what I have written, param tag, param open, param close. Here, param close we have to write. It is missing. Here we write param close. Param close is like applet close only. Okay, no? This is param tag. Again, whenever you open a tag, you have to close the tag. Here write param close. Next, If param tag is not nothing but initializing a variable. You remember like that easy. Text can be initialized or value can be initialized. First program I have taken for text. First program I have taken param tag for text initialization. Second program I have taken for integer value. So I will explain. See, these two import statements. Next, inside the comments, in addition to applet tag, I have written param tag. Applet tag syntax is same. Param tag syntax is initialize a variable. So what is the variable which is initialized is here using name and value. In the Java programs we have taken variable and value, no, like that. Here this name and value. See, name is message and value is welcome to applet. Means this welcome to applet value is assigned to message. After that, inside the draw string, see, whenever you use a param tag, one more important point is always you have to use get parameter method to get that value. Get parameter means we are getting the parameter value from the param tag. See here one method is there, that is, see, yeah, this method is there in the applet class only. So what is the syntax of get parameter is public return type of get parameter is string and it is taking one parameter as string. So string get parameter of string. See how do whenever you write param tag to initialize one variable, then to get here variable is initialized, no, means message is initialized with welcome to applet. Now how do I get the message value to my applet program or inside the class is using get parameter method. So inside the get parameter method it is a string, no. What is that string I will take is it is the variable. If you write variable, this value is, we are getting this value. What is this value? Because message is holding welcome to applet, no? That welcome to applet is stored in message. So this message here we will get welcome to applet that is stored in the string. Because welcome to applet is a string, no? So I have taken string variable. So string str is equal to means the right hand side value is welcome to applet. So welcome to applet is stored in string str. I am printing that using drawstring inside the applet window. So g dot drawstring of this str comma 5050 means location xy. Here already explained, no? This position is 0 comma 0. This is parallel to y axis. This is parallel to x axis. This position is location is 50 comma 50. From this position we are printing the text welcome to applet. This is param tag. Whenever you use param tag is used to initialize the variable. And how do we retrieve that variable or the value of that variable to our program is by using get parameter method. And whatever variable here you write, the same variable you write here, because through this variable only we are getting the value welcome to applet. So finally we are storing in this one string and we are printing that string using g dot drawstring. Drawstring method is there in the graphics class. So this is the output. Next, similarly, I have written last program. This is I have written factorial of a number using applets, using param tag. Param tag is used to initialize the variable, no? Instead of writing int x is equal to 5. How do we write Java program for finding a factorial of a number is first you have to initialize int x is equal to 5. Then we will find the factorial for 5, no? Same int x is equal to 5. We will write using param tag. See here closing param tag is there. In the previous program it is missing. So you put that one. For all tags open closed. So see here param name is equal to x, value is equal to 5. Means it is like int x is equal to 5. You remember like that. So x is initialized with 5 using name and value. That's it. Next, I have to get this value of x is equal to 5 inside this class now. So whenever you assign some value for any variable inside the param tag, using get parameter method only we can get that value from the param tag. How do I get the value of x is equal to 5 from the param tag inside my class is using get parameter. Same concept. Get parameter of this x, double quotes. Get parameter is taking string. That's why I put in double quotes. X holds here 5, no? X holds 5. That's 5. That we are retrieving that 5. See here 5. So string str is equal to 5. Means 5 is stored as string, double quotes. But how do we get normal 5? You know parse methods, no? So integer dot parse int of str. Now here 5 is stored in 5 in int y. So int y is equal to normal integer 5. 5. After that, you know this factorial of a number code. After that, finally you will get 5 factorial is 120. No, this fact contains 120. Next we have to print on the 120 on the applet window, no, using the drawstring method. So g dot drawstring of fact is holding normal 120, no, numerical 120, no, but drawstring method of graphics class parameters are, what are the parameters? First one must be string, first parameter, second x location, third y location. 3 parameters it is taking string x and y, int x, int y. Next, but one this fact is holding 120 numerical, no. How do I make that as string is? If for integer you can concatenate with string. So 120 plus empty string. So 120, so integer plus string concatenation is string output is. So then now it is stored string 120. Now I am printing string 120 using g dot drawstring method on the applet window. See here, this is the output 120. So whenever you use parent tag to initialize any, like that I can take any number of parent tags to initialize any number of variables. But at a time only with one parent tag we can initialize only one variable. If you want to initialize, if you want to add the sum of 3 numbers, then you have to take 3 parent tags. Inside each parent tag take x, y, z, and some of that code you will write inside the applet, this class. One parent tag is used to initialize one variable. Remember, like that. Like that, we can use parent tag inside the comments. We can use in addition to applet tag. We can use any number of parent tags to initialize any number of variables. After that, how do we retrieve these values? Is here. Suppose I want to initialize 2 variables, x with 5 and y with 10, to find sum of 2 integers. How do I write? You practice like this programs. Name is equal to x, value is equal to 5, one parent tag. Again, take one more parent tag. Name is equal to y and value is equal to 10. So x stores 5, y stores 10. After that, how do I retrieve those two values in the class? Is again you have to write string str is equal to get parameter of x. With this variable name only we can get that value. X means we are getting 5. Now similarly, how do I get y? Y we have written in one more parent tag, no? So how do I write is get parameter of y. I will write one more statement. So what I will string str1 is equal to get parameter of x. You will get str1 holds 5. Again using parse methods, we have to convert string into numerical. Next, one more get parameter method I will write to get the y value. So string str2 is equal to get parameter of y. So I have see here you have to write the variable name. So I have retrieved y value which is 10 and I am storing in the str2. After that I will use parse method to get. After that here write sum of 2 numbers, sum of 2 integers code. After that whenever you will get numerical value, always add one string, otherwise you will get error. Because g dot drawstring method or drawstring method is taking first argument as string, second and third are x and y locations. That's why you have to add empty string here, because it is a numerical value. Like that, you can use parent tag for doing any number of sum of 2 numbers, sum of 3 numbers, or product of 2 numbers, or factorial of a number. Okay, any mathematical problems we can do using parent tags initialization. Initialization of variables are used. For initialization of variables, we use parent tags. Any number of parent tags we can use. Whenever you open a parent tag, you have to close that parent tag. After initializing the variables with values using the parent tags, how do we retrieve the those values is using get parameter method. We can use any number of get parameter methods to retrieve the values of the parent tags. After that, here write the code normal logic only. After that, while printing, if it is numerical, add empty string. So finally you get like that. You can write any number of programs. That's it. With this applets is completed. Any doubt of? Hmm? See, I have prepared the notes separately